Hey friends, hey, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Lois with Billy Grace's Attic here. We are gonna do a patriotic book stack this afternoon. I've been promising a craft. It's just been a minute since I've been able to get on here. It's been busy, but praise God. I am excited to bring you a craft this afternoon. I've had a few lined up, and this one's going to be fun. I always love doing patriotic crafts. It's one of my favorite times. I mean, you could be patriotic all year, but it's one of my favorite times of the year to celebrate the good old USA and the freedoms that we enjoy still today in this country. So we're going to do a little red, white, and blue. I wanted to do a few things ahead of time, but it didn't happen. So bear with me, and we're going to get it done. But this one's really easy, and I'm just using things that I had on hand, and that's took me a minute. I know I said 5 minutes, but I couldn't find my stars, so I had to go rustle those up. But what I have today is I just have 4 blocks of wood I pulled out of my wood shop. These are remnants from a previous project. They are about 3.5 by 6 inches, and they're about 1/2 inch thick. So they make a nice little mini stack. I'm planning to put this on my coffee table, or my end table, I should say, here in the next couple weeks when I start getting all the patriotic stuff out. I'm still rocking the lemons right now, but we're going to be getting patriotic out here real soon, so I'm excited about that. So the first step, you'll see these were previously painted. I want to say this might have been part of an old sign that I did. So I sanded them down, chopped them up, and got them to the size. Yeah, see, there was a previous design. So we're just recycling, and that's okay. That's what we do here. We give old treasures new life with handcrafted love. So I'm excited to give these pieces of wood a new life today. So I've gotten all the old stuff that I wanted off. I just left a little bit because it gives it that nice, good chippy paint look that we're going for. And but we're going to add a little bit more white to it. I'm just using a basic white. It's Anita's all-purpose acrylic. I got this at Walmart. You can also get it at Hobby Lobby. So we're going to use a little bit of that. And let's see, let me get a little, forgot to get a palette out. We're just going to pour some in there, and we're going to lightly brush some white on there, maybe. You know, I'm thinking I might get them together first before we paint. That might speed it up just a little bit. So, let's see, it's taking the paint. This bottle's almost empty. We're gonna have to get some more white paint. I don't see any within reach. Let's see. Let me see if I got my hot glue gun fired up. So I think what we're gonna do is put the blocks together first, and then we'll do the paint on there. So let's get that done. You'll see, doesn't matter if it has something on it, just do a light sand because we're gonna stack that. My cleanest one is on the top. So we'll go ahead and just get a nice string of hot glue down. And we'll just start stacking. You'll see that still has some designs. Make them even, as even as you can, because you want your stack of books to look neat. I don't know, maybe you want yours to be a little cockeyed. That's okay too. It might be a neat look. We're gonna go ahead, and I think this might have had the state of Alabama on it. I see the part of it. All right, so it's gonna take just a minute for that to dry real good, and we'll go ahead and get some more hot glue right here. If you guys are watching live, or even if you're catching the replay, say hi in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. All right, so here we have it. It's pretty much stuck together. It's gonna take a second for the hot glue to dry, but it's mostly dry and it's mostly even, so we're gonna call that good. Now I'm just gonna take a good old chip brush and we're gonna get a little bit of white paint. I'm just lightly dipping my brush in the paint, and I'm just gonna lightly brush it on because we are actually gonna put something over this. So I'm not going for total full coverage. I want it to look a little worse for wear. I apologize about the background noise. I have people milling about. So hopefully it's not too loud that you can't hear what's going on. But I am at home, so there's that. We live here. All right, so I'm just lightly getting this all together here. You'll see, just lightly brushing that on because we're going to add another. I'm not worried about the bottom. Not worried about the bottom. I just want a touch of white on all the sides, which is great because I'm getting low on paint. I might can squeeze out a little bit more. It's like way at the bottom. It's going to take a second to come out. Anywho, if this is your first time seeing me online, hey, I'm glad you're here. My name is Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic. That's my online creative company where you'll find mostly wooden signs with all kind of inspirational platitudes, custom orders, yikes, and oh gosh, we do a little bit of everything. All things crafty. You'll find me on here doing crafts or DIY, budget decor, tips and tricks for your home, things that make my life easier. Sometimes I'll even do a recipe. You never know what you're going to find on here, but I'm just on here trying to spread the love of Jesus, encourage others to find and wake up and express their creativity through arts and crafts. So that's my joy. We love doing that. So I appreciate the fact that you found us, that you're here and you're hanging out. I love it. If you like our videos, please share. You'll find our videos here on Facebook. You'll also find our videos on YouTube. We're on all the socials. We're on Pinterest and oh gosh, TikTok. We're a little bit everywhere. So anyway, wherever you might be landing on social media, I hope you'll look us up and hang out with us for a while and come back and visit. Share us with your friends. And I hope that you get encouraged while you're here. So today we're getting this paint. I think we pretty much got it. Like I said, I just wanted kind of a light layer. I'm going to hit the top with just a little bit more right here. We're going to put a second layer of color, and then we're going to put some red, white, and blue on it. I'll show you how we're going to do that here in just a second. All right, I'm going to put this paint to the side, and I'm going to make a little bit of noise with the blow dryer. I'm just going to help it along a little bit drying. It's acrylic, so it dries really fast. And just again, I'm using Anita's. You can get it at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, anywhere like that. Hold tight. Clumping on this side I needed to fix, but mostly we just whitewashed it, you'll see. So, and of course I put my hand in paint because it's not crafting unless you get dirty, right? So now that we have that done, I'm trying to figure out what side. I think I want to use this side. All right, now I'm going to I got out some scrapbook paper. These were 8.5 by 11 sheets. I got these at Hobby Lobby. They regularly, that's a hard word. They normally run 59 cents a sheet, but if you pay attention, they usually go on sale 40 to 50% off every so often. So I got these 40 to 50% off, so I paid around 30 to 40 cents each sheet. And you see they're already used. I've already used some of them. So I think I'm going to use this one with the stars and the slanted stripes, just because it's got all of our colors in it. This one is pretty, but I was like, I want the stars. So we're going to put that to the side. We're going to use this. And I honestly, let's see, I think I said that was about 3. So I have my cutter here, paper cutter. You can mark it with a pencil and cut it with scissors. You do not have to have one of these. Although these little cutters, you can find them at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, anywhere crafts are sold, and it is, I love it. It's a must-have for me. So I'm gonna go just a little bit over 3 inches wide, which I think is, let me look at my ruler. Go to cut that. And that is about where we're gonna wanna be. And I'm not even going to cut the bottom because we're going to tear it. We're going to really give it a distressed look. So you'll see I'm about right on the width. So I'm going to come up about, I don't know, you eyeball it. I guess I'm about 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch from the bottom. And I'm just going to tear. Just tearing it. Tearing it like that, so you get this, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna burn it. Lord help me to not start a house fire, okay? So, you know what I did not get is I did not get, I need Mod Podge for this project. Forgot. I got that. Let me get a sponge. I was like, good night. I forgot half of everything. Okay. So we're going to just, let's see if I can get this to start a flame. You never know what's going to happen. Fire. Okay. Now we're just going to kind of lightly burn around the edges. Blow as you go. Give it a charred look. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna burn around the bottom, maybe. Okay. Please make sure, I need to say this probably for, is this not gonna work? It's because I need it. Or did I turn it down? Uh-oh, I might be out of juice. Hold on. That would be bad for this project. There we go. Okay, let me try to hurry. Just get a char on. Okay. It's hard to hold the little thing down. All right, and the top. You could do as little or as much as you want. I wanted a good burn. Sorry about all the noise. Look, I wanted it to look old and like it had been saved from demise. Okay, so this is what we're left with. Again, you could do as little or as much as you want to. And I'm going to kind of get that on there like so. Now we're going to take some Mod Podge, maybe. Bless America. Does not want to cooperate. hold on, I got some washcloths behind. Let me use this one. I think this one, yeah, this one's gonna open. All right, there's not a lot left in it, but we're gonna use it. Alrighty-roo. So now we're gonna turn this bad boy over. Gonna get some Mod Podge all over the back of it. Okay, try to get as much of the excess off as you can. So now on the top, I'm going to kind of line it up like so. And from the center, press from the center out to your edges. And smooth them down. And now I'm going to come over the top of that just to kind of seal the edges with, oh my God, I'm at the bottom of the barrel, so I got some little gunkies. Again, we're going to go from the center out, smoothing those edges as we go. Don't worry, this is going to dry clear, and we're also going to come back here in a second with a different distressing. Let me get a little bit more there. I'm kind of going from the center to the edges, and I'm kind of lightly pressing as I go. Again, that is getting the air bubbles out and sealing your edges. So I got kind of a charred piece right there, which actually looks really cool. All right, so we're going to put that in our water cup here. I have water in there? Barely. Okay. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's comical around here. All right, so this is what we have. This is our little book stack, okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some antique wax, and I have some little stars here we're gonna hit with the wax as well. I totally couldn't find these a while ago. I was like, I know I have some stars somewhere. And I have a good old-fashioned crocodile, which they have these at Hobby Lobby. I think they still sell them. I've had this forever. This is called a crocodile. I got it when I was really into scrapbooking. I still scrapbook occasionally, but it will set rivets. This part will set rivets. And then it's got a small hole punch on this side and a bigger hole punch on this side. It does all kind of nifty little things. But today we're going to use it as a hole punch. And I'm going to use the smaller side, I think, right here. Just to put, you can use a regular hole punch for this, but I just wanted a smaller hole. So, and you'll see it just puts a small hole in there. And I'm going to do this one. Maybe. There we go. All right, so I just have two small holes in our stars. I'm gonna put that to the side. And now I'm gonna take, this is Antique Wax by Waverly. You can find this at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, most places that crafts are sold. Does this bottle even have any? I think, rephrase, I probably should have checked all my bottles. I do have another one over here somewhere. That's paint. It is wax. I got a new bottle. This stuff, by the way, if you buy it, it's one of those staples. It actually seals and protects. The wax does. Water-based, but it lasts forever. And if you just have something small like this, and you need a little extra distressing, you don't want to bust out the stain and all that jazzeroni. This will give you a stain effect. It will, give you some great distressing. Pardon me while I open this. and it lasts forever. I've had that little bottle forever and a day, and you can see I'm just now cracking open a new one. So I'm gonna try not to make a mess. The trash can handy here. Get all this foil wrapping off. All right, now that I've got that done, I've got some paper towels here, because what we're gonna do is just lightly brush it on, and then we're gonna wipe it off. So I'm just dipping in, brushing it on, and I'm gonna take my little star on the paper towel and just wipe off the excess, and then I'm gonna throw it at you. And you get a little brown stained star. So we're gonna do that for both of these. Again, I'm just lightly dipping my chip brush in there, brushing on. I have made a mess on myself, which, what's new? Again, crafting. So, okay. So I got the excess off, and we're gonna do that. There might be on both of these. And I'm not worried about the sides so much. Goodness. This is a fun little thing you could do with the kids too. They could do these stars, they could glue on the paper. Please, if you're, be careful with the fire. All right, now that I've got my little stars done, I'm gonna put them to the side to dry. I'm just, like I said, gonna dip my little chip brush in there. I'm just gonna lightly do like the corners and I want this to look, do the crevices. I'm doing the inside of the take your paper towel and just kind of wipe it down. So see, you kind of get that look. Kind of just makes it look old. Kind of. Just gonna brush it all on. I'm gonna wipe. Go on this side just to even it all out. Kind of hitting the sides just a little bit as well. All right, and now we're just going to, again, brush that excess. And there we go. We got it distressed. And I kind of hit all the sides with the wax. I think I'm gonna maybe do this side just a tad bit more. Just kind of on the edges a little bit. Cool. All right, I'm gonna put that in the water as well. And then we are going to, where is my twine. We're going to take some twine. We are going to wrap this bad boy like this at the top a few times. And I probably need to go a little bit longer. Yeah, like that. Just want it to be wrapped a few times around. Let me hold this one. You can wrap it, there's no right or wrong way to do this part. You can wrap it as many times as you want. Okay, we're gonna go for that. That's about 4 times, I think. And okay, we're gonna tie it down. By the way, I make book stacks. We have them over on the shop at elliegrace'sattic.etsy.com. Family book stacks, where it has your family name on the front, and then it has all the family members' names on the side. So if you'd like one, or maybe, oh, there we go. They're great gifts as well. So I'm gonna tie a couple of knots. I'm not really gonna do a bow. I'm going to come in our little stars here, and we're just going to get a knot at the end. Since our hole's not very big, we just need a simple knot, and it will hold that star on. I might move my and we're going to do this one, maybe. Gotta really get that going in there. Twist it up pretty tight because this piece is a little, okay, it's too frayed, so I'm going to cut it down a little bit so I can get it into the hole. There we go. Get that in. Will make us a good little knot. Again, if you're enjoying this, you think someone else might, please sprinkle it on the web. That helps us with our numbers. All right, now we got our little stars tied on like that. Aren't those cute? And now the last thing we're going to do, again, you can do this if you want to use stickers, or if you don't like your handwriting, you know, you can practice on something else. But I am going to just write on here on the spines. And I have a extra fine Uniposco paint pen. You can use a Sharpie, it'll work. Just be really careful on your wood, especially if it's like rustic like mine. It's not very smooth. Be careful, you have to have a light touch, because if you drag over a divot, it'll spew that paint everywhere. So I think I'm right. Alrighty here. My last one's a little. All right, that is cute. So this is what I wrote. God shed his grace on thee. Isn't that the cutest little book stack? I don't know. I think I'm going to take this marker and maybe do I'm doing some volume numbers. So there's my 1776. That's my volume numbers. How cute is that? Just super easy, made out of scraps from my garage, from my wood shop. And yeah, so I'm super excited about that, to put that out. I hope that inspires you to make something patriotic. Again, we use wood remnants from our wood shop. We lightly whitewashed it with white paint. We hot glued the boards together, and then after whitewashing it, we hit it with the wax. We waxed our stars. We cut down our scrapbook paper, burned the edges. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. We Mod Podged it on there, put some twine and tied our stars on, and then wrote on the spine, which it would be cute without the words if you want to leave those off. But I love it. So thanks for hanging out with me. Happy crafting. I'll see you again real soon.